Hi, today is Friday, January 27th. My name is Jonathan Aris. I'm the chairman of Take Back Bronx Science, and I'm here today to answer all questions that were submitted in the previous week, as well as to provide updates regarding Take Back Bronx Science, the general movement to make a better Bronx Science, and any new information about Bronx Science and the school's administration. I received an email last week asking whether or not the list of grievances would be revised or simplified in its language, and the answer is yes, it will be simplified. We do want to make the vocabulary more accessible and easy to understand by all, and we do intend to add and remove various grievances based on input from the Bronx Science community, as well as any changes that we feel as Take Back Bronx Science are pertinent for practical reasons. Another email we got was asking, have you heard about the rumor that Principal Valerie J. Reedy has resigned? And the answer is we did. We heard about it yesterday. And as of now, we haven't heard any further information about it. We can't disprove it, and we can't advocate for its accuracy. We heard one story that it was broadcast on an Indian satellite movie channel, which seems unlikely. But so there you have it. We personally at Take Back Bronx Science are skeptical about stories about an administrative figure, particularly the principal herself, departing Bronx Science for any reason without any broader outreach to the media and to the parents and students and the whole Bronx Science community. So we're a little skeptical about it, and in any event we understand that just because there have been some detrimental actions taken by Valerie J. Reedy's administration, that doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden her departure would make Bronx Science incredibly better, and all her past actions that were not so helpful towards the school and its community would be remedied immediately by that action. So we are aware of that, and we know the whole Bronx Science community is aware of that as well. So just to bear in mind for all of us. Another email that we got was asking, what does Take Back Bronx Science stand for? Because people have wondered, well, you have a list of grievances, but do you really intend and do you think it's possible to remedy all these grievances? And the answer to that is that we understand that a lot of things have happened in the past decade or so since Principal Valerie J. Reedy became principal of Bronx Science. And there have been issues of faculty members feeling that they were working in a hostile environment. There are issues of students feeling that their voices aren't heard in a way that is correct and fair. There's an issue of some parents feeling that their opinions aren't heard in a way that is meaningful, and there have been a lot of consequences for that. There's been obviously a lot of press about the issues at Bronx Science. There have been faculty members who have left Bronx Science, sometimes in what has been called an exodus, where a whole department seems to leave in a whole year. Recently there was a report about that occurring in the social studies department, where 8 teachers left at the beginning of last fall, which was a sorry bit of news to hear, of course. And so the answer is we understand that we can't necessarily remedy all these grievances. What we do intend to do, and what we hope we will eventually achieve, and we believe we have a reasonable chance of achieving it, as both as Take Back Bronx Science and as the Bronx Science community that we are. We feel that it's necessary and very possible to create a framework by which the entire Bronx Science community, and I mean especially students, their parents, and current faculty members, because I speak as myself, I'm an alumnus, and I can't speak for all alumni, but I know myself and I know many other alumni, especially those who are involved with Take Back Bronx Science. What they care about most in regards to how Bronx Science is run is that it's run in a way that students who go to Bronx Science enjoy their high school experience as much as possible, both academically but also socially, and just having a great experience, whether it's extracurriculars, enjoying having an amazing teacher, or just having amazing friends, which many alumni can tell you that's a definite plus of having gone to Bronx Science. You know, the friends you make in Bronx Science or in any high school stick with you for a long time, and that's important. For teachers, we want them to have a professional working environment where they feel secure, respected, and that their opinions are listened to. And we feel that's very possible. We don't think that's so much to ask, and we don't think that's a difficult task that can't be done. And so that's what we're working for. We hope you'll join us in that task, because the reason why we're doing it is not because we feel that the school administration or the New York City Department of Education should not have any say whatsoever in how school is run. That's not what we're advocating for. I'm sure that if a school is run only by its students and parents and teachers, there'd be a whole other range of problems. Maybe it would be better, maybe it would be worse in the current situation. I'm not sure. I would actually like to see that happen and see what the results were. What we are advocating for is that the Bronx Science community that is directly affected by how the school is run by the school's administration has a voice in how it is run. They might not necessarily have the final say in all issues, but they should have a strong voice, and that voice should be strongly considered. We also feel that the way in which the school is run by the school administration should be more transparent and accessible to the Bronx Science community. If you go to a school, if you have a child who goes to the school, or if you work at the school and educate the hundreds of students who go to that school, you should be able to have a voice in how the school is run, and your voice should be respected if it is not always followed. Our goal at Take Back Bronx Science, and I believe it is one shared by many members of the Bronx Science community, is to make a Bronx Science where students and teachers feel that their days at the school are worthwhile, enjoyable, and fulfilling. Thank you to all of you who have contributed so much effort and time to making this effort possible, and I hope you will continue to do so that this objective can become a reality in the future. If you have a question that you would like to be answered in the next video on Friday, please email it to takebackbronxscience@gmail.com with a period between each word in that email address. Also, we will be updating our social networking sites on a daily basis to provide more information on a consistent basis through more outlets to the Bronx Science community and others who are interested in this issue. So please follow our blog at takebackbs.wordpress.com, our Twitter page, TakeBackBS, our Facebook page, Take Back Bronx Science, and our LinkedIn account, Take Back Bronx Science. I hope you'll find the information we provide interesting and helpful. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or criticisms about how this group is run, the direction it is heading to, and how we intend to address the issues at Bronx Science, please feel free to comment, post, or email us, and we will respond to you as quickly as possible, ideally within 24 hours or less. Thank you for joining us today. From all of us at Take Back Bronx Science, have a wonderful weekend.